Hi everyone. Today I'll be taking you through the recruitment process of Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited, Engineering, Executive and Training Recruitment. You might be knowing it's a PSU company, Bharat Electronics Heavy Electronics Limited (BHEL). This premier engineering and manufacturing enterprise provides world-class products and service and caters to core sectors of Indian economy. Fine, now this is all related to the manufacturing. The company's footprint is on all inhabited continents of the world with reference in 83 countries and has achieved a turnover of 21,579 crores. That's a huge amount, I would say. Okay, fine. The positions that is being opened right now is for engineering training, civil or mechanical, IT, electrical, or chemical or metallurgy. Okay, this is for engineering training. So if you have done any of these courses, perceived any of these engineering, you will be hired or you will be positioned as engineering trainee, and you have other training thing as executive trainee for finance and HR. Okay, so I'll be just taking you. You don't have to read all those things. Just give your channel. So just give your yes, and I will take you through everything. And the positions opened for civil engineering, it's about 16, total 40, mechanical 30, IT 20, and electrical 15, chemical it's 10, metallurgy it's 5, and for finance it's 20, and HR it's 10. So all together it's 50. So what does its star markers required for engineering series for the project sites? Okay, for civil engineer it is for project sites. Okay, there are some reservations as you might be knowing it. Okay, there now it is very important. The specific qualification that they are asking here is for full-time bachelor degree in engineering technology or 5-year integrated master's degree or a dual degree program in engineering or technology in the disciplines of civil, mechanical, IT, electrical, or chemical or metallurgy engineering from the recognized Indian university or institutions. Okay, the age limit is 27 years. That is for normal or whoever have done the bachelor's, whereas 29 years for candidates having 2-year full-time post-graduation engineering or business administration or business management. Got that? So that maximum years is 27 years. So that is for all the engineering training. That's like this engineering background. Got that? And now you have an executive trainee, a bachelor degree from recognized Indian university with, so it's with not or, please remember it. So you gotta have both qualified chartered or cost and works accountants from recognized institution of India. These people would be having about 29 years. Full-time regular bachelor degree from recognized Indian university with at least 60% marks in aggregate in all. That is for HR with 2 years full-time regular post-graduation degree diploma in human resources or personal management and industry relationship or social work or MBA from a recognized university institution with at least 55 marks in the aggregate of all years semesters. Candidate with social work and MBA qualifications should have a specialized elective in the personal management, labor welfare, HRM in the finance. Okay, the upper age limit is 29. Got that? Got notice. This is not up to like it's just more about aggregate. I've just went through it. So the equivalent qualifications, the discipline of engineering considered for each and everything is being mentioned here. I'll not go through these things because you might be knowing which mainstream your course would come across, and then you have the equivalent qualifications for human resources and finance too. Just look into it. Reservation, I'm not really interested in these things. Okay, for economical week section candidates. A reservation for economic weaker section candidates shall be done in accordance with the government derivatives. Okay, the selection process. Okay, this is where it's much important. Candidates interested in joining BHL, that is Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, as engineer executive trainee, will have to appear for a computer-based examination based on the examination marks and the requirement. The candidates will be shortlisted for interview in order of merit in the ratio of 1 is to 5. The number of the vacancy in each discipline and the category. Physically challenged candidates will be accorded up to 25% relaxation below the cutoff marks in the respective categories of being shortlisted for the interview. Fine. After for the shortlisting as per 1.1 is to 5 ratio, initially all you are, that is unreserved candidates of each discipline of engineering, HR, finance, along with such reserved categories so and so. Candidates of that discipline who do not avail any relaxation will be grouped together and then arranged in descending order of the merit of their examination. Marks out of 100 and candidates shall be called for interview in the ratio of 1 is to 10 in the UR category. Okay, this is all related to, I don't know why people are still hiring or having the recruitment process with reservations, because people who are really deserved should be given an opportunity. I consider people with the economic weaker background too, but I don't think so. All the other reservations is supposed to be being an intellectual citizen of Indian. They all should get to know. But I hope everybody understand, and these reservation policy from India should be eradicated, and all the people who are deserved should be getting the opportunities. Okay, fine. Let's go on. Training and emoluments. This is all. Once we get, if you get in, you will be able to understand. It's not a big deal actually. They're giving a good, handsome salary. It's a package, and more interested, it is a core company and medical standards. Yeah, applicants should possess sound health. Sound health in the sense is supposed to be very healthy. Before joining, selected candidates will have to undergo medical examination by the company's authorized officer, and appointment will be subjected to meeting the health standards prescribed by the company. No relaxation in the health standards is allowed. Okay, the company's medical examination rules in the brief can be accessed at. Okay, you can access the rules. Maybe if you're fit and fine, that's more than sufficient, I would say. The person with a disability, okay, require to furnish a self-attest copy of duly stamped medical certificate in relation to their benchmark discipline disability from the government hospital and medical board attached or fine. Okay, these are the general instructions. The submission of the application will be online only through our websites. Only through the websites you can be submitting, and the instruction submission carefully ensure that the application is submitted successfully, and transaction with reference to payment fee application form, the processing fee is applicable successfully transacted. Okay, the application fee and the processing fee will be applicable as indicated for sure. Okay, again comes the category. Nothing can be done unless we all get together and make sure these things are being eradicated. They are being given reservations, and the fees also is being eradicated. Okay, they are nil. See, it says nil. Not fine. Nothing can be done as of now because it's posted already. So for unreserved and economic weaker section and OBC, that's other backward caste, uh, I really feel very absurd, like, to read all these categories. Fine, that's application fee of 500 rupees. Processing fee with GST, maybe it comes about 850, 860 or something. Okay, after paying the fee, we have pay the charge bank charges. Okay, over this, there if there is a bank charges, the applicant has to bear with that thing also. In case of multiple submission online, only the last eligible will be considered. All the applicant will be given option to choose amongst the test center. Okay, okay, you will be given 5 test centers to choose between Friday exams and cancel any city depending upon the number of candidates choosing. Okay, it all depends again Okay, applicants will also be given the option to choose amongst three interview centers. Okay, however, the BHEL reserves the right to add or cancel any center. Fine. Applicants are also informed that computer-based examination shall be bilingual, that is, with an option to attempt the examination in Hindi or English. So you have an option between Hindi and English to attend the examination. The same option shall be given at the time of the interviews also. Okay, that is fine. That's fair enough. To address the selection committee in the language of preference between Hindi and English. Fine. And the candidate should ensure that they will fulfill the eligibility criteria and other requirements. For sure, you're supposed to be legit. However, that again, candidates' exercisement should be carefully mentioned. Like, since these details may not be allowed to be changed later. Fine, do that. Candidates belonging to OBC category but not covered under non-criminal are entitled to be OBC reservation. As such, they should indicate their category as general. Look into these things, okay, the reservation things and whatever the issues, the certificates that are all relevant to that thing. Applications that are not in conformity with the requirement indicated in the advertisement incomplete application will be not entertained by candidates presently employed in the central government autonomous body PSUs may apply through proper channel and no objection certificate at the time of interview from their employer. However, in the event of difficulty, they may send the application directly and produce the revealing order from their organization in the event of selection. Got that. Candidates should be able to furnish their degree, final year mark sheets at the time of interview, failing which the candidate shall not be considered beyond the stage. The candidate share of the applicant at all stages of the employee will be provisional and is subject to satisfying the prescribed eligibility conditions. A mere issue of unique roll number, interview call letter to the candidate will not imply his nature has been finally cleared by BHEL. BHEL takes up verification of the eligibility conditions with a reference to the original documents after the candidates has been invited for interviews. Fine. Candidates are advised to possess a valid email ID and everybody would be having it. That's not a big deal, I would say, which is to be entered in the online application form. They are also advised to retain. Okay, fine. In case if you're not able to find anything, I just look into the spam thing. BHL reserves the right to cancel, restrict, any legal proceedings in the respect of the matter of claim to the sport are used, saying the advertisement application and the response shall subject to the judiciary of the courts of BHL recruitment website. Okay, this is a website. I'll be even giving it in the description. Just click it. Okay, it's just navigating me there. Where was I left? Okay. For necessities regarding how and apply current rates of accused interviews, call letters, etc. No separate communication shall be sent to the candidate by post. It shall be the responsibility of the candidate to read in detail instruction of the website. Under the application requirements, the candidate are advised to visit the website so and so regularly for the updates. Okay. These are the milestones that's already been mentioned very clearly. The opening of the online exploration, it's already open. That's all open from 13 September, 10 a.m. The closing online application of the submission, it will close on 4th October 2022 at 5 p.m. Just look into the date, have a reminder, fill it as fast as possible if you're willing to. Date of examination, this may be a tentative date that I have given is 31st of October 2000 and so on continues to November. Exact date shall be intimidated at the time of issue of the admit cards. Got that? Okay, these sites are tentative and may undergo changes. Any changes in the data of okay. So the main key thing that you're supposed to carry out here is there's openings. The recruitment going on for Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited. They haven't specified anything about the location. You can be deployed anywhere in the ordinance. The disciplines are civil engineering, mechanical, computer science, electrical, chemical, IT, metallurgy, finance, HR, and the age is 27 for normal engineer graduates who have completed the 4 years after the PUE and PUC, sorry, and that's like 11th and 12th, and for 29 years for those who have completed the post graduation, and for finance and MBA Please make sure that you have these qualifications other than your bachelor degree, and then these are all the equivalent specification of the disciplines the degree, so that if it's matching, please go ahead. And this is for the reservation, and the selection is based on the computer based. After this, there will be an interview, and after an interview there will be a medical, and after the medical you would be undergoing the training. And this is a medical standard, should be good, so have be good, be fit. The fees that is coming to the fees is like the application fees is 500, whereas the processing fees is nearly probably half or more than the application fees, that is 300, plus you all got to pay the GST. Okay. So for, I guess it will be GST for processing fees and not for the application fees, hopefully. And the examination date, you will be allowed, you have an option to choose between about five centers, and they may be cancelled. Maybe the probability is less of them getting cancelled. And whatever category you're giving, just look into it before, have a good clarity over that. The last date is 4th. Fine, then I'll just give you all the links to how is that you're supposed to get into, and the preparation will do it. Thank you for watching.